Is your security system really, honestly, 100% secure? Let me answer that. I've been in the business, gosh, getting old, a long time. And I'm here to help you make a decision on whatever you buy. And honestly, if it's not from us, at least you'll have some good information. So there are a plethora of options on the internet today. Amazon's got a couple of things. There's matter of fact, I think they have two. Like they have the Ring and something else. I forgot what it is. There's a lot of secondary brands out there now that are popping up, and they're marketing themselves as security systems. Truth of the matter is, a lot of them can't be monitored by police, fire, and medical. So if you're thinking about buying something, make sure that you find out that first. But there's a huge question: is my security system really secure? That's what you're buying it for, right? I'm gonna tell you how to make the decision as best you can. Now, I will tell you this, and this is coming from a guy who's in the security industry. No security system is 100% secure. Okay? That's an honest statement. However, with the technology advancements in the last few years, it would take a very sophisticated CIA-type person with certain skill sets and certain equipment to be able to bypass systems. The systems have just gotten very, very good. Now, here's the big question. So a lot of people are looking at, well, I can only afford $200, so I'm going to go buy a SimpliSafe system. I don't know about the new system. I know about a lot of problems with the older system. We just haven't looked at it in a while. But there's a lot of options that have at least dual path. Now, SimpliSafe, in my opinion, will say they're dual path. But the truth of the matter is, dual path is you have two avenues out all the time open. What they have is a failover, which is if your security system, your internet fails, then it takes internally, there's a switch over, it goes to the cellular card, and then it calls out. That's not what I'm talking about. If you're going to choose a good system, actually have one that has dual path. Now we have, there's a couple of dealers that carry this. This is a great system, by the way, Qualys. I'm getting to the point of telling you how to choose the system. But there's a couple of dealers that sell this system. They only sell it as single path. This is a phenomenal system. It's got the internet or Wi-Fi that it connects with, and it also goes over a cellular dialer as well. Because of cost and because of support, a lot of the providers for this don't even discuss dual path with you, which is cutting you short on how this thing is supposed to perform. So ask that. Are you setting up dual path where I have internet and I have cellular? That's a hugely important question. And they're not required to do it. And it has to be done by the dealer on the back end. But the overall question, is my security system secure? There's a company called Hikvision. Hikvision is Chinese manufactured, Chinese sold. They literally are coming as direct as they can from the Chinese market directly in here. The government won't install it. Your state governments won't install it. They cannot be a part of any more bid processes from the latest information that I've read. I believe that is still true. Here's the reason why. And here's the reason why the U.S. government no longer buys thumb drives, flash drives, certain hard drives and certain parts from certain Chinese manufacturers, because they've left back doors open to get into a lot of different type of technology. If you watched or read any at all on the news recently about one of these products, and it's a very popular product. Should I say the name? I'm just going to leave it. It's a secondary product. It's actually sold by Amazon. Somebody was able to hack into the system, and it's a two-way audio system. So they were able to say something like, "The U.S. is under attack by North Korea. Find shelter immediately." A few minutes later, message repeats. "The U.S. is under attack by nuclear attack by North Korea. Find shelter immediately." Somebody was looking at this family and talking through this system, and really freaked them out for a few minutes. You want something that has these three things when you're making the decision. One is you want to make sure that there is some form of encryption to and from the monitoring station, so somebody cannot come in and easily interrupt your communication to and from your monitoring system. Not everyone does that, especially the secondary systems. Okay, those things can be hacked. You also want to make sure that whatever is being transmitted to and from the individual devices. All of them, it's not an open frequency, but it's a frequency that has a TXID or an identifier that's attached directly to that panel, okay? Meaning that it will talk only with that panel. It's not going to be easily intercepted through the air. Now, does this sound kind of technical? Yes. But you have to make sure that what you're putting in your home is secure, because there's a lot of kids out there that can put Wi-Fi snippers on things nowadays and get into your stuff. Especially if you bought something that has a default and you didn't change it off of, installer, or you didn't change it off of user or admin. The admin's the most popular. I bet you I could drive through most neighborhoods in the United States today, pick up a Wi-Fi and go admin 1234 and get into their system. Or if it's Comcast, admin 10.1.10.1. If you know these things, it's common knowledge. If you don't, you go, well, nobody can hack my system. I guarantee you I could drive down most roads, 10.1.10.1, admin, or 192.168.1.1, admin, and or 192.168.1.1, user. You can get into a lot of systems because people just don't change the defaults. Now, the manufacturers are getting a little better. They're helping you out, but that's two things, right? 1, 2. That was the encryption on the TXIDs. The third thing is then this is the most important of all. You're not going to find a system that has too many parts manufactured in the U.S. anymore. I've had a pleasant surprise lately. As a dealer, I bought some products from Interlogix, and I bought some products from Qualsys that were manufactured in the United States or in Mexico. Which, when I saw it come in, I'm like, wow, this is actually, I don't know where this one's made. I should probably look. But a lot of their parts, this company's parts, are now made in the U.S. and Mexico. Why is that important? Well, the most important piece is the software engineering that goes along with where the hardware manufacturing is made. You want to make sure that it is an American-based, American-owned company that is writing the software that goes on your panel. Because even if it's made in the U.S., it says made in the USA, a lot of times the chips and the boards that come inside those pieces are actually manufactured in China. They come in, when they put the clamshell case on it and the plastic around it, they can then say made in the USA, because there's some stupid laws about if it's, so many percentage of the parts are made in the USA, and then it's assembled in the USA, that you can put stamped and made in the USA on it. So I don't know how the Qualsys breaks down, but I do know that all these products, the UltraSync, the Core, which is a thermostat that's got Wi-Fi, the QuickSet products, all of them have wireless. Every one of them. This one has Bluetooth. This one has Bluetooth, Z-Wave, Wi-Fi. Some of the new products have 7 forms of wireless. So making sure that you have a US-based software team that's writing the products, that's writing the code for the products, so you don't have the vulnerability to a back door that's been left open on your Bluetooth, your Wi-Fi, your Z-Wave, your Zigbee protocol. All those things you're going, what is that crap? It's just wireless. It's all wireless. Make sure that you're buying something, again, that is software engineered in the United States. You're going to find out you have a hard time finding anything that's 100% manufactured here. Maybe that's changing, but hope this helps. Gives you a couple things to think about. There's more than that, but those are 3 of the top ones. I want you to have a secure security system, not one that's just, you're saving $50 on. Or you might even, if you buy something like this, you're probably going to be less than Simply Safe. It's not quite as cool looking, but it's more secure, and it's dual path. You'll have a great day. Please like and subscribe. SecurityAllStar.com. Check us out. We'd love to have you as a customer.